Hey, I'm Lindsay Dillon, and my life-changing event was in December of 2015. I was rear-ended at 70 miles an hour and was almost killed. I was driving down to Roanoke on 460, and I had stopped for a school bus. And as I stopped for this school bus, the children were getting off, and a girl flung around from behind me, deciding that she didn't want to stop. And because of that, a giant suburban Tahoe rear-ended me. And I had just moved out of my dorm that day and had all my belongings in the back of my car. And when I got to the hospital, the state trooper sat down with me and he said to me, "Do you realize that you moving out of your dorm saved your life?" The impact from the Tahoe had been absorbed by most of my belongings, but I mean, everything was destroyed. My car was totaled. I was fine except for a small concussion and, some neck injuries, and I had this really unattractive lump on my forehead for about a month. But I took away something from that day, and that was, don't ever let a minute of your life go by and not appreciate everything. I mean, my life flashed before my eyes, and I'd never been more scared. I was 4 hours away from home. I didn't have my parents with me. I'm very thankful that my best friend had just left me about 15 minutes ago and was able to come to the hospital to be by my side. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have done. And the lesson that I took away from that day, not only to appreciate everything around you, but to understand that God gives and takes. And He could have easily called me home that day. And He didn't. And I'm very glad that I'm still on this planet. But that was my life-changing event, and it took me a few months to get over my fear of driving. Now and then when I'm driving, I still kind of have flashbacks of it, the sound. And the worst part was that 4 months later, I was rear-ended again. And this time it wasn't as dramatic, thank God. But the person who hit me again ran. So that was not a fun time either. But the takeaway from all of that is appreciate what you have and appreciate the blessings and the people that God gives you in life, and just be thankful that you're here on this planet.